Okay, I'd like to say welcome to everyone coming out to our second annual First Responders Challenge at MTI. Thank goodness for no rain. I hope it sticks or that stays that way for the next couple hours. It ended up being a nice day for us. Going to be a very exciting event. We've got some great stuff planned for if you weren't here last year. Again, very happy that you're here this year. I think you're going to leave today being very impressed with what these individuals that you're about to witness, can accomplish. It's really some good stuff. We have some extra demonstrations going on throughout the competition. You probably noticed Bayflight flew in out in the field out here. You're welcome to go up to the helicopter if you have kids with you or just want to go up there yourself. Go ahead and go up and talk to the air crew. They love to talk and show off their equipment. We have some other things scheduled as the morning progresses. The Manatee County Search and Rescue folks are here. You'll see them over here to my right, your left. They'll be doing some demonstrations a little later on. We have, hopefully, the Bradenton PD will be showing up with their SWAT unit, and there again, some really neat stuff to see with what they've got. And at a little later on in the program, East Manatee Fire Rescue Crew is going to be doing an extrication demonstration on this white vehicle back here behind me, so stick around for that. We have refreshments available and food over next to the Fire Academy building. Purchase some tickets, all that's, you can check all that out over there. As well as inside the bay, once again, if you've got some small children with you, we've got some kiddie photos that you can get taken inside with some of the fire equipment gear on. Would like to thank, first of all, our sponsors that we really appreciate. This year, several people stepped up and really helped to make it a great program. Our three lead sponsors are Bright House Networks, the Bradenton Herald, and Folly Bryant Architects. We'd like to thank Bell's Forest Products, Manatee County Fire Chiefs Association, METV, Municipal Equipment Company, Nestle, Southern Comfort, 1 Hour Air, 10-8 Fire Equipment, Texas Roadhouse, and Dick Vitale even stepped up to help us out this year. So we really appreciate all of our sponsors. Some other special thanks. I would like to recognize Tom from the Bradenton Runners Club, who's standing back here. He's brought out his clocks that we're going to use today to time the fire service course over here. So Tom, we really appreciate you coming out again this year to help us. There are programs around. If you haven't picked one up, grab one. That will give you a lot more detail to what I just said, and will give you some times and so on that some other things are going to be happening. This didn't come about by, certainly isn't a single person task. We had a committee that has been working on this diligently for about the past year. So I want to recognize them, the MTI Alumni Association Board of Directors. There are several volunteers you'll see working around here. Nobody's being paid, obviously, for any of this stuff. We're all here to help out and just have a good time. We've got about, well, there's various numbers. We've got about 20 running the fire challenge. We've got some, I think about 15 or 16 running the law enforcement challenge, and there's a few running the EMS challenge. Thank you very much to the challengers who are coming out today and going to be participating. Obviously wouldn't be much without you, so we really appreciate that. Once again, fire challenge is going to be over here at the fire tower. EMS challenge is going to be right in the middle behind the ambulance. The law enforcement challenge will be over in the grassy area where you see the course set up. We're going to just go ahead and let these things get going, and you'll very quickly see what they're all about. And we welcome you to wander back and forth and certainly get a good view of everything that's going on today. I would now like to introduce the director of our Alumni Association, Virginia Siraki.
Hello, everyone, and thanks for coming out on this day that is going to be a beautiful day. And the reason I wanted to talk today was I'd like to address the challengers, the recruits, the trainees, and the professionals who are our first responders. You have no idea how important your training is. What you are doing every day or what you are learning is so very, very important. And not only what you are learning among your own academies, but any training you can do with your sister and brother academies, because working together is what makes all the difference in the world. And I am speaking from experience. On April 15th, I was at the finish line of the Boston Marathon. Fortunately, my family and I were able to return to our hotel physically unscathed, but emotionally broken. We were on the 30th floor of our hotel, and we were able to watch how all of the agencies worked together because they trained together. As horrible as that day was, the way they had everything put together was almost like watching a ballet. So please, please, please know how important your training is for individuals and for among the agencies. We thank you so very much, but enough of that. I'd like you to go out and compete against each other right now.
Hello, my name is Tim Hayden. I'm the Training and Safety Officer for East Manatee Fire Rescue. I'm also the President of the MTI Alumni Association. We've been out here today for the second annual First Responder Challenge, and basically what this is an opportunity for fire service personnel, EMS personnel, and law enforcement personnel to compete in various challenges for awards that we win at the end. Everything's timed. It's a great time. This year was even better than last. We had some excellent participation from some various agencies who were out with some of their equipment. We had the Bayflight helicopter come in, Palmetto PD with their law enforcement dog, Manatee County Search and Rescue, and also Bradenton PD with their SWAT unit, as well as several others. So many sponsors helped us out this year, other contributors behind the scenes. We can't thank them enough. It was a wonderful time, and we certainly hope to be back again next year for an even better event.
Today we were out here showing extrication demonstrations for this MTI event they held today. What we did is, you can see the crews behind me working on the car. We were able to do a couple standard extrication techniques as well as a couple elaborate extrication techniques. We had guys that were able to pop the doors on the vehicle. We also did a fifth door conversion where we were able to take the entire left side of the car apart to gain access to any victim that may have been inside. Once that was accomplished, we had the crews take the roof off, giving us any room we needed to gain entry into the vehicle to assist any patients that were involved. After that, the guys were able to do a dash roll. Using the tools, they were able to remove the dash up and out away from the vehicle in case that was pinning anybody under the steering wheel or under the dash of the vehicle. Today we were here doing the extrication, supporting the MTI alumni event. We also were able to do a firefighter combat challenge. I believe we had law enforcement out here as well as EMS, and we had Bayflight. Everybody came out. They were able to support us. It was a great showing, and I was very glad to be part of it.
Hello, my name is Stacy Bailey. I'm a battalion chief with East Manatee Fire Rescue. Today we are celebrating are actually participating in the event at Manatee County Technical Institute. East Manatee is a high contributor and to make this event successful, and what a crowd. It's a great opportunity to come out and spend some time and just to demonstrate some of the skills that we have in the fire service. I noticed that we have the Police Academy and the Fire Academy involved with this event, and it's really a good time. So thank you for your support and have a great day.
Hello, I'm Virginia Siraki, Executive Director of the MTI Foundation and MTI Alumni Association. I'm talking to you from the second annual First Responders Challenge here at the East Campus of Manatee Technical Institute. This is the fundraiser sponsored by the Alumni Association to raise funds for the MTI Foundation. The foundation supplies scholarships for tuition, books, and uniforms for MTI students. Today, as last year, firefighters, law enforcement officers, and EMS personnel compete in strenuous physical activities for bragging rights as to who is the most skilled among their peers. We're happy for those folks who came out today. We appreciate it. We're glad the rain gods gave us a little bit of a respite, and hope to see you all next year at the MTI Alumni Association's third annual First Responders Challenge.
Okay, we're going to do again the same as the others, first, second, and third place. We're going to start with number 3 with a time of 4:06, Caleb Earhart. Caleb? Second place with a time of 3:53, William McCollum. And first place in the fire challenge, Bo Smith Kerr. Time of 3:13. I want to thank Texas Roadhouse for those gift certificates. That was $25 for third, $50 for second, and $100 for the first place. Okay, before we conclude our event, I want to say thank you once again for everybody for coming out. Our sponsors in particular, I mentioned them earlier, but this year so many folks stepped up to help us out. Bradenton Herald, Foley Bryant, Bright House in particular as being our key sponsors, but so many others helped out with either a cash assistance or as Roadhouse did there with those gift certificates. Some other special contributors that helped us out this year, we really appreciate that. One of them being East Manatee Fire Rescue's crew for their extrication. Can we get a hand to those guys, please? First Responder Challenge Committee, many meetings went on putting this thing together. It was a little easier this year, but we will be back again next year with hopefully even a better show for you. MTI Alumni Association, all the volunteers that helped us put it together, and you saw some of them over at some of the tables selling the tickets and helping out with the food. And once again, as I said before when we opened, thank you so much to the challengers themselves. Without you, it wouldn't have been possible. And of course, you the spectators who came out on a Saturday. Albeit a little rainy in the beginning, it has cleared up, and what a beautiful day this turned out to be. Before we wrap things up, I want to take just a minute to pause to remember our veterans, our military, and above all, our first responders who help keep us safe every day. Thank you again so much for joining us. We will hopefully see you again next year. Please drive home safely. Thank you very much.